Right, it's Monday. It's the 17th of April and I don't normally stream on a Monday or a Tuesday, but I'm planning on doing this going forward and hopefully being able to put these streams up on YouTube as well. I'm going to be doing what I'm going to call the nostalgia tour of dreams. I'm going to make collections of each year which will have the best dreams in it, and the way I'm going to decide which are the best dreams, so I know which ones to play, I've got all the picks for the year, the top 100 most popular, most thumbed up games of the year. I've got my awards, the Impy Awards, and the Game Jams. So I should be able to cover pretty much anything that was decent in the year with all of those different criterias in place. Now, obviously, there are dreams out there that some people think are marvellous and never got any likes, never got any awards, never weren't in a game jam, weren't picked for anything. But it's really difficult looking back and trying to find things because we have no date filters in the search. So the only way to do this is by looking at lists that already exist, and this is what I've got. So this is how I'm going to decide which is the best dreams of each year, and we're just going to play them and have a good look and hopefully enjoy them. And if there's any that you haven't already seen, here's your chance. Here's your chance. Right, so let's start off. I'm going to start off with the picks because if I go through those, then when we go through the chart, we'll see which ones weren't picks. It'll be easy to spot because they haven't got the orange thing on. Same with the Lexi Wars, Impy Wars, and Game Jam. So let's go. We'll start off with the games. And the first game that got an pick was the Offroad Lands. Now this is a narrative experience, I would say. It's sort of a racing game, sort of a car adventure thing. But let's play it and we can see what it is. So you have a car. It's very bouncy, and you've got your imp in there. Look, there's my imp driving the car. And basically, you've got to get through the level just driving your car. It was one of the early games, and at this point in time, everybody was still practicing, still learning, and any games at all were impressive at this point. I think this was beta rather than early access. It was that early. Snowy scenes were quite popular in Dreams because it was December, January when we first got the game. Also, it looks very pretty with all the snow and everything. It was one of the early tips, early tricks, was how to make snow as part of the tutorial, so a lot of people did it. This is my favourite bit of the game. This is where you've got completely lost control of the car because you're on a snowy slope and there's all these logs all flying down the mountainside with you. It's like it's a hole. Oh no, and you think, oh no, it's a disaster, I'm going down a hole. And then it turns out, no, that's where we need to go. It's not a very long game, this. I remember the heads have got to open up. Yeah, there we go. It's not easy to control. I don't think that's the idea, though. That's the game. It's a very bouncy, out of control car. Lots of destructible things in this game. like I say, it's more of a like an interactive narrative rather than any like true sense of a platformer or a racing game. And here you can hear some music that was actually from Little Big Planet. Now, a lot of people came from Little Big Planet to this game, so a lot of people imported the Media Molecule music from Little Big Planet, all of which is licensed and therefore a problem. So, yeah. And now we're falling down a waterfall. In we go, and into the water. I love the way this game actually makes you think, oh no, I've made a mistake, and you haven't. That is the route. But it does feel like you're like, oh no, I'm going over the edge. No, I'm crashing. But no, that is what you're supposed to do. And here we are at the end. And it's a graveyard of cars, just like us, and a big cross. Sort of a downbeat ending to that game, which I thought was quite a lot of fun. But as you can see, early days, 2019, this is the sort of thing we were getting that were being picked. Because it was short experiences. That was the name of the day. Hello, Scary Biscuit. So 31,000 thumbs up for that one. That was the first Mmpick by date. First one they ever gave out. Next one they gave out was this one. We're going to go through the games. There are artworks and things that might have been before that one, but we'll, of the games, of the game types. So this is Starry Night by the Wanara My understanding that that's something to do with dreaming. That's something to do with lucid dreaming, that name. So they obviously created their, unless it's a coincidence, they created their PSN account specifically for dreams. And those of you who are familiar with artwork, this is Van Gogh's bedroom. This blew me away when I first saw this. It's like, wow. So clever. We're going to drink the absinthe. Also known as the Green Fairy. And we're going to now hallucinate into a painting. Out the window we go. It's so evocative of Van Gogh's Starry Night painting. It's really, really impressive. It really is. You can't really do very much. This is all there is. But the way that, you know, you got the house here and you just go out the window and there it is. It's beautifully done. I recreated Starry Night in Dreams myself as a flat painting that you put on the wall if you want to go hunt that down. Yeah, really cool. But again, this is in the games category, but that is nowhere near a game, because we're all talking about experiences early on. That was exactly what people were doing. They were learning the tools. There weren't that many games. If there were, they were short mini games on the whole. This is what we were getting. So here's Chaotic Pendulum. I don't know if anybody did the scream. It seems like the sort of thing that somebody ought to have done in Dreams. Anybody go hunt that down while I'm doing this? See if anybody did the scream. Anyway, here we have Chaotic Pendulum by Fort. This is a visualizer. Again, not a game. So we can grab and throw the pendulum, and then we get this. Now, at this point, yeah, I'm with you, Scone Biscuit. Too busy screaming. In 2019, I mean, I joined it in the beta, so I was there in December 2018, and it literally took me, I think, 6 weeks to get to where I felt comfortable with the Imp, and that was a lot of struggle. Literally hours and hours and hours. I'm not saying that I couldn't play it before then. It's just that until I would say 6 weeks before I was comfortable with controlling this thing, because it's so weird when you first get the game and you get the controller and you got this motion thing inside the motion control thing inside there. It is an odd experience, and you feel like you haven't got control. And you're doing this business, and your Imp is all over the place. Now, of course, I've got very fine control of it because I've been playing about with it since 2018. So, yeah, this is not gameplay. It is not a game. Let's see if Lego's found me a version of the Scream. Oh, they have. Okay, when was this made? 2020. How I viscerally hated it. Yeah, it was like, there we go. There's the Scream. It's not the same quality, is it? As the one Aeronauts Starry Night, but hey, there we go. Somebody did attempt it. Good for them. Right. So, Time Corruption. Now, this is a game. There's another one, is there? Right, well, if anyone can find it and put the link in, we'll link to it and just as we go. Time Corruption, Slurm McKenzie. Now, Slurm McKenzie, one of the early stars, made quite a lot of games. They were really prolific starting up. Lots of different games. So we've got to find the time control bracelet, activate the power nodes, enter into the powered singularity to restart the time, and take control of the agent. Here we are. So this is a time control thing. I think when Dreams came out, when the Quantum Break was a big deal. There's a lot of games with pausing of time. I think I'm just, at this moment in time, I'm just collecting the orbs. Because we haven't got the time bracelet yet. I don't know where that is. This had a lot going for it. Here we go. Here's the bracelet. Ta-da! So now we can rewind time, which is an interesting idea. Can we now? That's not going to help me very much. But there are things that it will do. I'm not quite sure how to get across there. Oh, there, like that. Aha. Oh no, red is not good. Oh, I didn't know that. Now I find out. R2 to go forward in time. And L2 to go back. So clever. Also, the music is pretty cool. There we are. That's what I want. There we go. It's brilliant. It's a great game. It's well thought through. It's got a nice aesthetic to it. What more do you want, really? There we go. Time corruption. Wasteland McKenzie. I'm Mmpick. Okay, the next one is Prometheus. Now, for a long time, a very long time, Prometheus was the highest thumbed up game on the platform. So this was very popular and was the early first-person shooter game in Dreams. There weren't that many of them, and it was only ever a demo. No, I think this was it. This is all we got. It's quite a long demo for games at the time, but it is what it is. But again, nice aesthetic. There we go. Got him. Oh, got he's fallen into the world, but never mind. Let's go. What was impressive about this at the time is the use of enemy AI. We've got first-person camera. This was before Media Molecule launched their first-person shooter template, so this is all new stuff. Also, we've got sort of heavy rock soundtrack to it as well, which was also original and new. Oh. Uh-oh. I got him. I think there's much more. I don't. It's like. Oh. I keep running out of bullets. Yay. Well, what we're doing in this stream is we're playing. I'm going to go through 2019 to start with. The best streams. Oh, you can ask me from an opinion. Oh my goodness. People are starting to worry about my opinion, you know. Is it about Mark Healy? Did he jump or was he pushed? It shouldn't laugh, really. It's absolutely awful. Media Molecule is done. It's literally done. Anyway, here is our first-person shoot. I can't remember where I need to go. Not today. Try me on Wednesday. Wednesday's a better day. Wednesday's a better day for it to fit in. So come back on Wednesday when I do the stream, and then give me a link to it then, because that's the better time when people put the requests in. I think I'm gonna save Mondays and Tuesdays up for just the nostalgia trip, the nostalgia tour. So I'm just going to be playing what I think are the best games in Dreams, based on a criteria that I set up at the beginning of this stream. Right, we're going through the Mmpics first. This is what they thought was the best for 2019. So we have GunBlood, Western Shootout. Two-player game is possible now. I can't play it as a two-player game. I can play it as a one-player game. But right, point your guns in the air when ready. R2 to fire, and we've got the controller to aim. Okay, guns in the air. Oh, no. Hold. Oh, God. Well, I did it. Okay. Up in the air. Oh, no, he won. It's a very simple little game, but there we go. We had simple little things. 21,000 thumbs up for that. Can you imagine if somebody launched something like that today? How many thumbs up that would get? You'd be lucky to get 10, wouldn't you? Yep, exactly. Right, now, Book of the Dragon. It is always a disappointment to me that Tomek Mozinski never completed his vision of this game. Here is an artist, him and his, I think, wife, were working on something just amazing. Beautiful artwork, really interesting stories, and it, you know, just inspiring stuff. Hang on, I can't remember how to use this. Right, R2. So that goes there. I don't know where that one goes because I need to do the middle one first. I need the 2 down the bottom, I think. Yeah, like that. And then that one goes there. There we go. I mean, they're amazing artists, and they were going to be working on this game, and we've seen little tiny bits of it. This is the first thing they launched, and it was just really beautiful and impressive. That drawing of the dragon there was really good, but we never got the game. We never got the game. Dreams is hard. A lot of people had aspirations to do stuff, and then they got so far and then stopped. Now, this is an interesting one. Mr. Sandwiches. This was a very popular thing early on. VR compatible. When VR actually came out a bit later on. So this was adapted later. But this used stuff from the Dreamiverse. And a lot of people got really funny about it. They were like, oh no. You know, yeah, he didn't make any of this. Somebody else made this stuff and he just put it in. It's like, what is that doing there?
Out of all the nights to do this, we had to pick a rainy night, huh? Well, thanks for meeting me out here anyways. Now, as you know, your great-grandmother was a very secretive and private person. And somehow you're the only beneficiary on her will. No one has visited this place in years. I have a feeling you might be the first one to walk through these doors in a decade. And as it states in the will, you have to spend one night in the mansion in order to inherit everything. There's been rumors that it's haunted. I just want you to be careful there, okay? Good luck, son.
I think this has been updated a few times, so it doesn't look the same as it did when it got its Mmpick and what it looked like in 2019. But like I say, people were a bit funny about it because lots of stuff from the Dreamiverse was used and put in. Now, I thought it was fine because I thought that is what the Dreamiverse is about. That is what Dreams is about. It's about collaboration. It's about using the assets and things that were made available by Dreamers. You notice they're using Little Big Planet music again. But yeah, people were going, oh, it doesn't really count. Why has he got an Mmpick? He didn't make any of this. That was their concern. But I'm like, well, but he put it all together. Look how great this looks. This looks really good. It looks intriguing and interesting. Exactly. It doesn't happen by itself. Yeah, okay, fine. Bits of this house were available. These stones were available. That tree was available. And he didn't make it. He just put it in. But my goodness, he had to design it. So yeah, I never had a problem with it. But people were, you know what people are like on Reddit and Twitter and things. They have to complain about something.
Dearest grandchild, if you are reading this, I must no longer be here. I have left you my great fortune in the hopes that you can bring stability and peace to this house. I trust that you'll find the keys where I left them. Just be warned, this house has a way of tricking.
Yeah, the early dreams community was a bunch of artists because that was what they promoted it for. The QR card didn't work. I'm not surprised. It was promoted really heavily as a creative tool, and that's what the early community mostly was. It was artists and creatives, musicians and designers. And look how gorgeous this place is. And there's so many things in it that were just added and added and added. Each room was different. We've got a poltergeist room in here. This is cool. I think getting VR 2 is the least of our worries, to be honest. Only the finance guy is still left from the original founders of Media Molecule. Everybody is now gone. Dreams has actually destroyed the company. We're left with what we're left with. That's my owl. I made that. It's quite nice. You should go into places and you go around like trying to find your bits and pieces that you made. And early on, I was so busy making assets and stuff. It was quite nice because I wasn't making dreams myself. It was really lovely to see people using my stuff and putting it in their own creations. That's exactly why I made it. That's exactly what I wanted. So there were people complaining about this guy using it. It was like, no, please use mine. That's what they're for. Anyway, there we go. It's quite fun to go around that, and it has adapted over time. 22,000 thumbs up. That's a decent number. All right, where are we? Here. Duck Quacks Don't Echo. This was actually the first collab that I ever did, and in that somebody Og the Enigma posted because somebody designed him a duck. I made him this decoy duck, and that's what went in this game. That's my duck, that there. Because at the time it's like everybody's struggling to sculpt, you know. I'm really embarrassed with this duck. My name is no longer on the collab because I said to him to take it off because he made a game. I didn't make the game. I just made a duck. I didn't need to be collaborating on that. That didn't seem fair that my name was on it. So I asked him to. I'll take myself off that because I don't want people thinking I made this when you did all by yourself. So here we go. I can't even remember what the game is. It's been so long. Right, what have I got to do? Oh my god, I don't even know.
Welcome to Duck Quacks Don't Echo. The main goal of this game is to match the yellow flashing buttons as they appear on screen. The correct buttons must be held down until the duck makes a full rotation, or you will lose a life. Lose all of your lives, and it's game over.
Yeah, there's Kelby
Each time you're
Jones.
successful, you'll earn a quack. This causes a rubber duck to fall from the top of the screen. Use motion control by tilting your controller left and right to move the bathtub at the bottom of the screen. Each rubber duck caught will earn a bonus point, which adds to your total score at the end of the game. Catch lots of rubber ducks and you'll also earn bonus lives.
This is complex. There's a lot of things to think about. I'm not going to be able to do this, am I?
Now it's your turn. We'll make this easy to begin with.
Yes, please.
Press and hold the 2 flashing buttons. Don't release them until the duck makes a full rotation and quacks. Then hold the next 2 indicated buttons until the duck quacks again. Keep on going until you've earned 10 quacks.
Am I doing it? I don't even know if I'm doing it. Oh, God. Okay.
Watch out, it's raining rubber ducks. Tilt your DualShock 4 to move the bathtub and try to catch as many as possible.
Are you
If you're having
joking?
difficulty, then try moving the bathtub back to the middle after each catch attempt. This is the best position to prepare for the next catch. Let's see if you can save 10 duckies.
Yeah, but if I got to press the buttons at the same time, I've got no chance of doing this. Oh my God, this is so hard. I'm rubbish. I'm totally rubbish. Oh my God. Right, 10 years later, once I've caught 10 rubber duckies, oh my God. Look at my awful duck. I was really proud of that when I made it, because it was like... It was so hard to make things early on. I got 10, thank God.
Are you ready for the
And
final
now I've
test?
got to do both.
Using what you've learned, try to press the right buttons and catch rubber ducks at
Oh
the
my
same time.
God!
Remember that normally you lose a life if the duck doesn't quack successfully, so it's best to make sure you're holding the correct buttons before attempting a catch.
I'm too old for this game. My reflexes and it's like rubbing your belly and tapping your head or whatever it is. I can't do that. There's too many things going on. Oh my God. Anyway, 3,000 thumbs up, which wasn't an awful lot for that time. But it was noticed by Media Molecule and it got itself an Mmpick. When it comes to Mmpicks, I got 1 Mmpick. If I had left my name on that, presumably I would have had 2. But I would have felt a fraud because literally I just, it wasn't my game. So there we are. Right, Tropical Egg Hunt by Licklack. Was this Easter? Do you think this is this time in 2019? Let's have a quick look. No, January. So we're still in January here. These are still very, very, very early creations. So this was pretty nice in terms of level design. Very simple. You just got to grab the eggs when you see them and they crack open and there's like little birds inside. I have never found all the eggs, have I? I don't know. Maybe I have. Can't remember. There's one. Listen to that bird. That's hilarious. Is that an egg? Yep. That's so funny. It's worth it just for the sound effects alone. See, was that nominated for a sound effect in P? It's interesting. When I went looking for the collection of 2019 Impies, I couldn't find one. So I've had to make one. Because I couldn't find a collection or a list. So it's like, oh, that's a bit awkward. You would have thought there would be one, wouldn't you? God, how do I go up? Oh yeah, there we go. So we've got 4 of 10. There's bound to be one up here. Otherwise, why is it here? Yeah, there's one. I think that's one as well. Let's go down. How are we doing? 6 out of 10. There's 2 there. That's 8 out of 10. What about this island over here? That looks suspicious. Any eggs on you? Oh, we'll go up. Nope. Okay. It was a red herring. Have I got that one? Got that one. Alright, that's 9. Just one left. Anybody know where it is? If you've played this before? Oh, there it is. That's it. I've done it. I found all the eggs. See, this is why people think Dreams is always was and always remained rubbish. Because they played the stuff because all of this stuff was what you were, well, what we made and put out there. So, but come 2020, all of this is all the stuff that was available for people to play, right? And everybody's going, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's like, yeah, but we literally, that was created after just 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks of actually having Dreams. I don't know what you created after 5 or 6 weeks of having Dreams, but yeah, it's not going to be the best thing imaginable, is it? We're still learning. This is by Ed Hargreaves. I wonder if he's still got a job at Media Molecule. Everybody's leaving. I'm just like so frightened for everybody. These are Dreams early access stuff. Yeah, this is early access 2019. So it was a limited group. January is actually beta, not early access. Early access was March, I think. So these are actually betas. These are the people that signed up for the newsletter. When I was following Dreams avidly and waiting with bated breath for Dreams, I was watching every post, everything that was there, and the newsletter came up, and I went, yes, I'm going to sign up for that. I don't want to miss out on anything, because maybe they'll only tell us about the early access in the newsletter, so I better get the newsletter. Oh God. And it turned out to be the best thing, because you got to be in the beta. And only the people that signed up for the newsletter got into the beta. So I did absolutely the right thing. I'm absolutely thrilled. I got into it and had a lot of fun eventually. If anybody's followed my blog, I had a... Oh dear, dead. I had a blog about my experience learning Dreams and how much I absolutely hated it. How disappointed I was. There was tears with me because I was so frustrated that I waited 2 years for the game and I couldn't play it. It was like, I couldn't handle the controller. I couldn't make anything. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't work out the logic. It was just like, I hate this. But everything changed. Now, Ed Hargreaves is an interesting one. I think, if I remember rightly, he is not a game developer at Media Molecule. At the time, he definitely was not. I can't remember what he was. Musician, was he? Yeah, he was a musician, and he developed a love of game development. And look at what he made. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is great. And he made that other one that we'll see later on. With he's obviously a sci-fi nut. Quite clearly, pretty much everything he made was like science fiction based. It is cool. Yes, he did make a penguin. So yeah, if we look at Ed's portfolio stuff, so he worked on the Mega Penguin stuff for Media Molecule. But he also did. Where is it? Oh, let's look for Dreams. Thunderhead, which is really cool. Rogue State, which is a platformer, which looked really amazing. It's like this is a guy that wasn't a developer. Yes, he works for Media Molecule, got Clone Wars, but he was involved in sound and sound team, wasn't he? All the music and sound effects and stuff. So yeah, I wonder what he's doing now. Yeah, the audio team. So it's not just music, it's like everything, isn't it? All these sounds that you get here, all these little ticky ticky noises and dingy dingy noises, all of that, he's responsible for that. Alright, what else have we got? Jungle Ronald and the Journey Through the Underworld. I haven't thumbed this up. I don't even recognise this. Okay, let's see. Is that an ident? I think that's an ident. It's a bit weird.
Oh no, not again.
What is this? I mean, what is this? Okay, this is... Okay. You know you're in dreams when you get confronted with a big blue guy with flashing nipples and a tiny, tiny waist. This is the sort of... I have never played this. Pretty sure I've never seen this before in my life. I didn't think I was going to find many things that I'd never played, but here's one. What the hell was that? Oh my god. And this is why, like I say, early people coming to dreams thought, what is this? What is this weird? What is this weird
What
game?
are you doing here?
Wow.
So thick.
That's a
So
bottom.
luscious.
Stop that bloody music.
This is
Not
a very
really
strange
game,
thing
you
for them
old
to pick,
rump.
isn't it? I agree. It's unusual.
Right. We meet again.
It must have appealed to somebody at Media Molecule on a
Got some nerve
visceral
coming
level.
back here.
I didn't choose to come here. I thought I was brought here by you.
I did nothing of the sort.
I would have thought that bottom would
Just a man
have
I
disqualified it for an MM pick. When you,
Ruler of the underworld.
he's got no pants
Stuck
on.
in this volcano. And I need you to help me out.
But why do I have to help you?
Because you owe me, Jungle Ron. And you know it.
Alright then, what do I have to do?
Here, go through this door. You'll know what to do next.
Alright.
Oh dear. Is it glitching or is it supposed to do that? Oh, it's supposed to do that. Okay. I suppose this is somebody's fever dream. It's what I think they expected us to make. I don't know. Okay, it's so weird. Okay, Jack Polar. Let me just see, what else did he make? Anybody know this creator? I mean, that only had 482 thumbs up, which for that time wasn't very many. Alchemy, John and Tom Experience, The Entertainer, Old Town Road, which you shouldn't be making, Bad Guy Billie Eilish, which you shouldn't be doing. Wow. Didn't have any other hits by the look of it, and when was the last thing they did? Literally, they lasted until Dreams launched and then went. That was it. They were here for early access, and that was it. How strange. Okay. Yeah, that's a weird one. That is really odd. But I definitely did not see that before. But now I've seen it. Okay. Oh, I love this game. Another Slim McKenzie game. So Slim McKenzie, so we've seen one of his before, and that was a puzzle platformer. This is more of a puzzle escape game. J Plus B did the music for it, so that Jamie didn't work for Media Monaco at this point. He was just a dreamer like the rest of us. I do like this game though. So we've got this tomb. And we've got some codes that we need. And the answer is actually on the tomb itself. So there's something under here which would have been on this column. Then we've got the arm, and then we've got something else that's fallen on the floor. We can pick that up, which is the bird. Okay. Can we put it up there? Oh, we just need to grab it so we know what it is. And then we got a wavy line. So it's something which we can't see because there's a stone underneath it. Stone on top of it, rather. So it's something arm, bird, wavy line. So something arm, bird, wavy line. Oh no, there's something I've missed. It's been such a long time since I've done this puzzle. Yeah, I don't know if I've done that right. Hang on. So it's something. I don't know. There's 4 things. If the puzzle's too hard at the beginning and you can't even get into the rest of the puzzle, that puts people off the puzzle altogether. So there's always that danger. See, I think that's 2. I think that's 3. And that's 4. But there's 5, isn't there? Where's the 5th one? What's this? This is brown. This is a different colour. Is this something? No. Music by J plus B. Anybody remember what the code is for getting into this temple? I feel like I've forgotten how to play this game entirely. Hint! There we go. Look closely at the crumbs. You should give you a clue about which buttons you have to press. Oh, hang on. Okay, so this is 2. Oh, this is 2. Okay, so this is 2. And this one is 1, 2, 3. This is 4. And that's the bird, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, yeah. And then this. I know that's 1, is it? And we don't even know what that is. So I presume that's 1, right? So that's position 1. So that's position 1. That one. There. Ha-ha! Well, we don't know, because they don't tell us when people are fired, or whether if they leave or they're fired. One of 2 things happened here. He either left of his own accord, annoyed about what was happening, or, you know, he put all of his eggs in one basket with dreams and thought, well, you know, it has to work, otherwise I'm gone. And it didn't. So that's that. Ah, that looks promising. Okay. I need something that goes... Oh, yeah, that was it. Oh, I thought that was it. Yeah, that is it. There we go. Ta-da! It's so brilliantly done, this. There's loads and loads of puzzles. I had a really great time doing this entire thing. I like this sort of thing. This is the sort of puzzly game I like. This was really early on. When was this made? Yeah, January 2019. Really early on. Great game. Really enjoyed that. It says 10 and 20 minutes. You're probably more likely the 20 minutes unless you're a genius, but there you go. Cool game. Really, really cool. So, I've been playing for an hour. We've got through quite a few of these games. Here's Curiosity. Popular at the time. I don't want to go into what happened to the creator here. Let's just say he had to change his name from Disarmed X. That was who this was originally. He's now called Bad. He had to quit Twitter. This is a great bit of scenery. One of the early reality-looking stuff. Really great robot model. But this is all it is. It is a walking sim with all this sort of like basalt alien planet. You just walk your robot over to the destination and that's pretty much it. I think much more to it than that. But 40,000 thumbs up. Very, very popular. And when you look at the top 100 games of all time, they're all pretty much made 2019 and 2020. Well, they all are. So this was the time if you wanted to make something that people would remember for all time. Here's J plus B. Imp Golf. This is before we had the golf template available to us. Maybe he made it. I don't know. Right, where we got to go? Where's the hole? I've no idea. I'll just hit towards that bunker and hope for the best. Right. There we go. Oh no, I'm going to land in the lake! No! I thought that was good, but it was not. Right, let's go from there. Right. I like the fact that it's your imp that gets thrown. It's not a ball. There's something quite nice about that. People that use the imp for games. We had a game jam for that a bit later on. But some people were early documents. What am I talking about? Adopters of this idea. I don't know where the hole is. I don't know where I'm going. I seem to be going miles and miles away. Hello, Hurt UK. So yeah, I don't know how. Where? I wish I could see the map. I don't. Oh, there we go. Did I go completely the wrong way? Anyway, we've got to go that way. So let's just. There we go. It's over there somewhere. I'm in the rough. This is not good. Oh no, I'm rolling back down. No, don't do that. No. Oh no, it's picking up speed. Stop. Oh, this is bad. I like the little sneaky messages. So, unless you were aware, there was a job available at Media Molecule. They reached out to the Dreamers to hire people, and Jamie Breeze got the job. I applied for the job with absolutely no chance whatsoever of getting it, depending on what they wanted you for. Because if they wanted you for promotion of Dreams and making tutorials and that sort of thing, I was like up for that. I thought it'd be worth finding out. They did interview me, but I was very pleased that Jamie got the job. Nice chap as well. I got to speak to him. Oh God, I'm just going all over the place. I'm not very good at this game. I hope he's still got a job. All the people that got employed by Media Molecule from the Dreamer community, I hope they've still got jobs. Maybe they're working on the new game. Who knows? I don't know. I think it's going to be difficult for the curation team. They're employed for a specific role, which only really exists because Dreams exists. So that might be a problem for them. I don't know. That's another job that I applied for and didn't get. But I applied for a job at Media Molecule 3 times. And I was interviewed twice. And it got a little bit too it got to be a point where people keep saying to me, "Oh, Media Molecules should hire me," and it's like, well, I've tried. I've tried. They've interviewed me, but no, there isn't something for me. And then when the curation jobs came up, I thought, here it is. Here it is. Here's my job. And then it didn't happen. So I got quite annoyed with people, actually, because they kept saying, "Oh, Media Molecules should employ you," all the time in comments on things, you know. "You're doing such a great job, Media Molecules should employ you." And it was starting to get really like it felt like, I actually said, it felt like I was being stabbed every time everybody said it. It was like, yes, they should have, but they didn't, and it hurts, and please stop saying it, you know. I know they meant it in a really nice way, but it was like, oh, stop it, stop saying it, because they're not going to employ me. It's not going to happen. But I'll be out of a job now anyway, so hey. I even volunteered to do it for free. This was interesting. This is all it is, really, some trees. Unless it's changed. I thought it was just some trees. Maybe not. Maybe it's more than just some trees. I remember this being on a stream. They got quite excited about it. Yeah, Jamie Breeze is a nice guy. He's very soft-spoken, interesting chap. It's interesting because when I was talking to him at the open day that we went to, he had a similar experience to me in that he is actually a qualified teacher. He did teacher training, and then decided it wasn't for him, which is exactly the same as me. I did teacher training. I put myself through that. It cost me a lot of money to put myself through it, by the way. I had to raise the money myself, and I thought it was going to be the thing for me, and it just wasn't. And Jamie had the same experience. After doing the training and everything, it just wasn't going to be what he wanted to do. And it looks as if, but he was doing, I think, primary school teaching. Not secondary school. I was a secondary school teacher. As long as you pronounce scone the correct way. What? See, what was that? Does anybody know what that was? It wouldn't seem to be any... Like I say, it was just some trees. What's strange? Not in development, it says. There we go. Tactic shooter, TPS. Yeah, we're fingers crossed for Jamie, that he's having a great time building whatever this new game is. Right, tactic shooter. This is a demo-y thing, I think, if I remember rightly. Let's try survival mode, shall we? Didn't have that before. This has been updated since I last played this. I've got a gun. Got a pistol. I remember it being a very open world that you can just wander about in and shoot people. I say people, I think they're robots, if I remember rightly. Woo! This is the sort of thing, if you look at this, if we had multiplayer, it's maps like this that people could have created for people to go around and shoot each other. We would have had a lot of this type of thing if multiplayer had come. Simple maps, simple shooter maps. I never used the prize bubbles. I never really understood what they were for in terms of dreams. They made sense for Little Big Planet. They didn't make sense for dreams. I never used them. I never collected them. If I saw a prize bubble, I'd avoid it. Now apparently it was part of the server setup that we no longer have. So interesting. So there we go. That was Tactics Shooter. Not much of a game there. It was more of a demo, of a tech demo type thing, I think. But then we are really early on here. This is 2019 January, February time. This was interesting by thought. Everybody wanted to know how to do this type of thing, where you're walking on a ball. There's a prize bubble. All of those. I don't know what happens to the games with prize bubbles in. They just won't work, I'm assuming. But this is a fascinating experience where you're walking around the outside of a sphere. Oh, that looks like that's the North Pole. Not sure whether you were supposed to collect anything or anything. There's been other games of a similar nature on a sphere like this. There's a really good one where you're a UFO and you've got to collect animals, farm animals, which is on a sphere. But this is the first time we'd seen it, I think. Different environments, all these prize bubbles that you could collect as you went round. I don't know what this is. L1. Nope, no idea what that is. I think early on, Media Molecule liked to give picks to things that were first of its kind type things, things that were interesting and different from everybody else's creations. So things that were quirky had a chance. Is that the same pole or is that another pole? Anyway, there we are. Metal Mother. This is a first-person shooter. I don't understand why all of my thumbs ups are missing. Somebody suggested that maybe we had a finite amount of thumbs up and I ran out, and so the older ones are coming off. Because I'm pretty sure I thumbed these. I know I thumbed these up. The fact that that's not got my thumbs up on it is weird to me. Anybody else found this? I mean, it's just because I play literally hundreds of thousands of games on Dreams that this is the result. Oh, dude. I'm down. I'm down. I'm gonna die. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm ruined. Yeah, start again. I don't think I have ever got to the end of this. I either fall off, or I jump and I miss, or these eye things get me. And I'm not 100% sure whether it's a good idea to actually shoot at them at all, because I don't think they come for you if you don't shoot at them. Uh-oh. No, misjudged that. Can I get round it? I might be able to get round it. There we go. So if you misjudge your second jump, you don't manage to get over. Everybody recognising any of these games? I don't know when you guys actually joined Dreams and whether you've ever seen any of these. They might be brand new to you, I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, go, 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 go. Yes. I'm sort of wanting to, like, a little bit of me wanting to, like, archive stuff just in case. Because it's not just, you know, the fact that we might lose the servers. Whoa. It's the fact that individual creators might decide to remove their games. And so I'm a bit worried about the fact that things are not... They're here now, but they might not be for forever. This is the thing. I feel like I want to play them as much as possible. Okay, so Slayer Scrolls. Now, this is one of the first RPGs. He used some of my early character models. I'm really embarrassed about some of this stuff that I made early on. Because I look at them now and think, oh my god, they were awful. I liked them at the time. I was pleased that I actually managed to make something. And other people used them, so... You know. But I look at them now and think, oh god, they were bad. In fact, the guy that I've got here, the male figure, his head was a bit wobbly. It would like pop off. I fixed it. I don't know whether he fixed it in his game. There he is. There he is there, look. See, these characters here. Right, these are my early character models. Aren't they awful? I'm so sorry. I'm feeling embarrassed about them, but there we go. But he used them throughout his game, so I was like, oh, it was fabulous. I just loved it. I just, you know, I made a thing, I put it out there, and somebody used it in their game and made a really great game. And I was like, oh, okay. But then, of course, I've got to look at them and think, oh god, I'm so embarrassed. Welcome to the Dwarf Inn, Slayer. Do you have a scroll for me? Always do, but before we get started, you should know there's a assassin here for you. An assassin? Where'd you let him in? He's got gold for ale, just like everyone else. But a dead Slayer in my inn is not good for business. I'll take care of it. Which one is he? He's the fat one. Hard to miss, the lad. Remember, Slayer, no weapons in my inn. And keep it quiet. A bar fight is not good for business. Yeah. I feel like he's moved the outfits back to front. Or maybe that's how I did it. They just look back to front. Look at his mad staring eyes. Right, I've got to find the fat one. Oh, there's the fat one. Hint, it says. Fill the assassin's drink with something deadly. Okay. I've taken the drink. There's some poison over there. Why would you have poison in a barrel open? Okay, I'll put it back. Or should I give it him? Should I just put it back on the table? Right, yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh! He's taking it. Oh god. He's going. Look at him! You see the way he fell there? That was so funny. Okay. Okay, I've done it. Now what? Hint. Oh, that's not going to help. They're all talking. Nobody cares about this fat guy lying on the ground, but I haven't poisoned. He's just sleeping. Do I go back to the bartender? Quick work! That was no assassin, dwarf. The lad hadn't paid his tab in ages, and that like that should teach him a lesson. Right, what scroll have you got for me? This scroll comes from the Lord of Frostburg. A dragon plagues the northern mountains. The Lord's knights have burned alive by its fiery breath. Slay the dragon, bring the dragon's tooth, claim your gold. It's a bit like the Mandalorian, isn't it? Before the Mandalorian was a thing. Right, let's take the scroll. Let's go. So there we go. There's lots of little quests like this. You got to do things with your scroll and get money and all sorts of things. It's sort of a mix between the Witcher and I don't know, Slayer Scrolls. Let's go. Ah, that's cool. That's a lot of nice memories for me for that game. 15,000 thumbs up, and there is also a second part. Part 2. Right, another Slim McKenzie. He was very popular with Media Molecule, but for good reason. These games are really cool. So here is an short abstract dream from Slim McKenzie. I love this. This is a puzzle platformer, and I'm completely messed up there. I don't know what's going to happen with the people that use prize bubbles, not as prize bubbles, but for television screens and things. That's going to be a shame if they're not going to work anymore. So the idea of this, look, is that we can see the reflection, so we can move our guy in the reflection to affect in the mirror, which is a nice idea. There, step on it. There. Not sure what to do. Missed it. Oh, there's blocks there, so, okay. That, there, okay. It's really difficult to do it backwards. It just feels weird. Anyway, there he is. It is cool. Nice idea, but it's not very long. I think once you do that last puzzle, I think that's pretty much it. Comet grab, trench bucket. I think, is trench bucket Media Molecule? I have a feeling they might be. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm a senior programmer at British Games Studio. Yeah, okay, I think so. They're a Molecule. I thought they were. Can't remember which one they are. Anybody know? Grab the comets before they hit the Earth. Okay, so here is my imp. There is a comet. And the idea is to try and get them to orbit. Well, that's just moved them all away. That's no good. Come on then, comet. There. 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 Oh no, that hit. Oh damn. Oh, that's going to hit as well. No! I'm not doing very well. They're hitting each other. The idea is to try and get a load of comets all circling around the outside. It's interesting that the developers at Media Molecule, some of them you know, they really enjoyed playing Dreams in their spare time. You would have thought, you know, you would not want to make games as a hobby if that was your job. You want to do something different, you know, maybe photography or I don't know, something else. There we go. I have literally never heard of Dreams before its official release day. Really? Well, that's interesting. However, I mean, I was part of a community with a similar game on Xbox, which failed in exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. It's quite scary. But we all waited for Dreams. It was like we knew it was coming. We'd seen it at E3. And it was supposed to come in 2016. And then it didn't come. And then it didn't come in 2017 either. And then it went very quiet. And then it sort of picked up again. So I waited for 2 years. I made content about it on my channel, which was a Project Spark YouTube channel. We discussed it amongst ourselves, like what we're going to do when Dreams comes, you know, all this business. So I waited a long time for it. A long time for it. Apparently, quite a few people saw my content, and that encouraged them to come to Dreams really early on. So I'm responsible for a few people. I know that, because they saw my videos. But yeah, I must say, I read my web's comment, my blog that I had about Dreams. I was really quite aggressively unhappy about Media Molecule's complete lack of information before the launch of Dreams, because it was like for the launch of the early access, because I just felt it was, I'd bought a PlayStation thinking they were gonna launch, and they didn't launch, and it's been sat there. It was sat there for 2 years, literally doing nothing, just waiting for Dreams. That's the only reason I have a PS4. I don't play anything else. This was a really great game that never was. There's a lot of great games that never was on Dreams. This is one of them. Really great set design. Really great character design with this robot. Interesting storyline. You're on a space station, there's a monster loose. It was really, really great idea, but this is all there is of it. Olympic banana. Media Molecule has something to do with the Olympic banana. I don't know. There was some... I think the torch went past Media Molecule's building, and somebody ran along the street with a banana pretending to have the torch. I think that's what happened. If that's what I remember. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Olympic banana. But this was all very impressive, and it was such a shame that it never turned into anything. What's everybody thinking about the stuff that we're playing here? Is it how? I mean, do you remember it? Is it nostalgic for you? Are you looking at it for the first time and going, "I've never saw any early access stuff. I didn't know what. I've never seen any of this." It all was very basic, wasn't it? When you see what people are making now, this is looking Really basic. Really, really basic. Not that not that it's bad in any way, because I mean we were all learning, but you know, looking at this compared to 2023 creations, it's just chalk and cheese. Yeah, there we go. There's not much more of this game here. Anyway, there we go. There wasn't much more of it. There was a nice hangar bay, and that was about it. But yeah, work in progress, but it never turned into anything. And I don't know if these people actually lasted much longer. No, they didn't. They did a high-speed hovercraft in early access. That didn't turn into anything either, and then they were gone. Shame. What does it say? Passionate artist creator, also played Little Big Planet a bit. Does music as well. There we are. But they didn't last in Dreams very long. Otto's Misadventure in the Wonderverse. That's not made by the same person that did the Misadventure stuff up here, is it? No. Different people. Okay. Otto's Misadventure in the Wonderverse. Drunken Fist Lee. Platformer, I think. 2D style? I just can't really remember. Just has a similar style to that weird thing we saw earlier on. But it is a different person, so...
What happened?
Yes. I'm looking at 2019. We're having a nostalgia tour. What I've got is I've got a collection that you can do the nostalgia tour yourself. I want to find...
There, Ronald, the name's Doug. Doug the Cave Pixie.
Doug
I'm here
the
to help escort you
Cave
to Mount Olympus,
Pixie.
where you will help Zeus save the world. Ugh, I'm so pumped. Let's do this.
Oh, wow.
Doug? Well, anyways, nice to meet you.
Lots of different techniques here. So, well, what we're doing is... we're starting off with the media molecule picks, and then we're going to go on to the top 100 at popular. So all the ones that we haven't already played. Once we played on the Mmpick, all the ones we haven't played on that, and then we'll look at the awards and see if there's any in there. There's unlikely to be anything in there after this, but you know, I'm gonna get through all of what I think was best in 2019 from all the lists I've got. Oh God. A lot of over. That's the thing about these models, they have a tendency to overshoot. Unless you actually program the puppet differently to the default, they overshoot. Where am I supposed to go then? Oh dear. What? Why is it flashing? A stomp attack. Perhaps I need to do a stomp attack. Ah, I do. A stomp attack was needed. Yeah, the deceleration is not good on the default puppet, and a lot of people just don't realise, and they just leave it as it is. It always frustrates the hell out of me when I'm doing puppets. It's like, no, I don't want them to be overstepping. Oh God. I don't really recognise this game. I think I played it, but it's not something I'm that familiar with, to be honest. I can't get up there.
Oh?
I don't remember this. I don't think I played this for any length of time. What the hell is that? Oh my goodness. Oh, I've just got killed by vomit. This is quite a cute game. I've never thumbed it up before. I don't think I've played it. Yep. Okay. I say I've never thumbed it up before. Who knows? Like I say, there's loads of these older games where their thumbs up seem to be missing. I know I did on quite a lot of these. But they seem to be gone. Llama Quest. Right. Here is Jamie's big game. This is the thing that put him on the map. Everybody knows this. Well, I say everybody knows it. Everybody in early access knows this game. Oh, did you contact him? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if we're taking on more people in the team to actively do stuff, and I haven't got control of the Discord, so I can't do anything about it. Where am I going? Here. Back again. Anybody completed Llama Quest? Are we disappointed we're never going to get Llama Quest 2? There was a demo came out, but he never finished it. He was so good at the music as well. I think J plus B's music is some of the best music in Dreams. It's so useful. Okay. Personally, I think we should take as many people as we can, but it's not up to me. I love the cute little way his little legs go and everything. At the time this was made, I mean, four-legged creatures weren't a thing. There wasn't an awful lot of them. You have to rig them yourself. Media Molecule never put out a four-legged creature model for us to use, which is always a shame. I've always felt they missed out there. Don't forget, of course, that Ditty Howells is Australian, and therefore it takes a while for him to get back to people because he's in a different time zone to Europe and America. So it might be that he has seen your message, but he's asleep. Right, how are we doing? Well, we've been playing for an hour and a half, and we've got through a whole block. So keep going, keep going. I'm going to be playing all the way through these Monday and Tuesdays. Back to my normal streams Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, where I'm playing the new stuff, the new launches. So don't think I'm doing this instead. This is an extra. This is extra stuff. Extra stuff. Panel's Pot. This is another Media Molecule. This is Peter Field. Made a lot of games with his children. The idea was he like recorded them talking, and then made dreams based on what they said and what they wanted to see. A bit like these artists that get children would describe a monster to them, and then they would go and draw them. This is what happened in Dreams. I have no idea, and he doesn't know what a panis pot is. I mean, what is this in this kid's head? What is this word that he's trying to say, but he says this instead? Anybody know?
How can a pig get into a panis pot when it gets a big lid and the pig needs it to ask? I need to get in because I want to be burned and I don't want to be eaten. So I want it to be the right shape from the ground.
What did the panis pot say to the pig?
No room to get a panis pot.
Wow, what did the pig say to that?
Okay, I'll try.
Uh-oh. Try that again. I don't think I've got jump. I haven't got jump.
But the other tennis pot had lots of room.
Oh, okay. So did the pea go into the other panis pot?
Yeah,
The end?
yeah.
Whee! And then did someone eat it? Did it get cooked and get eaten?
Well, the tennis pot and the pea mixed up.
What does that mean?
The pea got thrown away in the tennis pot. So it can never be eaten ever again. The end.
It's so cute. I mean, you can run around it as a pea if you want and just look at everything and burn yourself up on the stove and stuff. But yeah. See, I definitely thumbed that up at the time. I don't understand why all my thumbs ups are missing. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, maybe I didn't thumb them up, but I don't understand why I wouldn't have done. Everybody sees what I thumb up and how I do it, so strange. It is very strange. Right. Away Home. Another Snow McKenzie. This was for a game jam. The Global Game Jam. Global Game Jam. Now, what the Global Game Jam is, that was outside of Dreams, I think. That wasn't a community jam. That was another jam entirely. Oh, hello. No, I don't want to be doing that. My paintings, I lost confidence. I lost confidence in doing them. It's like the muse left me. It's like I was really happy with the music I was doing, and then I suddenly got that I couldn't do it anymore. And the same with the paintings and stuff. Everything I made just seemed to be rubbish. But yeah. Also, there's some really great artists in Dreams that are 1,000 times better than me, and it's a bit like, oh, I'd rather look at their stuff than force people to look at mine. I'm not an artist. See, there we go. That was really short. Yeah. Okay. Made in 12 hours. There we are. That was tiny short. 2p machine. This is the Dorian's first Mmpick. He's got lots of them. I've always liked his intro. This is his LGBT version. With all rainbowy stuff. But very innovative creator, Dorian. Lots of different logic-based arcade games. I don't know whether he's staying or going. I don't know what a lot of people are doing. Some people say they're staying, but I think practically they probably won't. I'll stay as long as there's stuff to play. But I mean, I can't guarantee how long that will be. If there isn't stuff to play that's decent, then obviously it wouldn't be a good use of my time. I'm hoping that there will be still good stuff, and there'll be something for me to do. I'm not doing very well with this 2p machine. The physics all work for this. I'm gonna play this until I get some money. Or maybe not, because I'm not doing very well here. Let's just drop loads. Let's just go mad. Drop tons. That's probably not a good policy, is it? That doesn't work, does it? Go on, go on, go on. They're falling. Yes, go on, fall. Yeah, I won some money. There we go. This is. I don't know if you have these outside of the UK, but these are huge in the UK for a very long time. I don't know whether they're still popular in penny arcades, but you drop your 2p in there, or your 10p, or your 5p, or whatever, and then normally 2p's, and then all of it falls out. And then nowadays they put little toys and things on there as well. They fall into the machine. I got myself a really lovely key ring with an 8-ball on it. I won that in a 2p machine. Best thing I've ever won ever. It's all on my back door key ring. Really cool. I love it. Right. Catnav. Another Ed creation. Again, the Global Game Jam. I don't know what it was, who was running it. It wasn't in Dreams, it was outside. This is something that Dreams was actually purposefully ineligible for quite a few game jams outside of Dreams. You had to be on a PC for a lot of these game jams, and if you weren't, Dreams did not count. For obvious reasons, because it means that the people that are judging these things needed to have Dreams, and if they haven't got it, they can't look at the games. So this is a game where you've got to get home. This is not my home, obviously. I'm somewhere else. Oops. I have played this, but I don't really remember much about it. No, that's not my house. I love the fact that you're such a fat cat. No, I'm going round in circles, aren't I? I just went back where I was. I've only got 10 seconds left. Oh no! Where's my house? Oh no. There we go. Never mind. It's a nice little short little minigame. It was cute. Little Adventures by Roger89. 7 available levels. If I remember rightly, this was a sort of open world quest game. Well, there's an idea. Competition. Does everybody feel that we are in competition with each other when we put stuff out? Because it doesn't feel like a competition to me. It feels like a group of interested hobbyists making stuff and sharing it. I don't feel like I'm in competition with other people. I don't think I'm in competition for likes or shares or anything else, really. I don't even feel that the impies and things like that are competitions. They're, Can I move? Alright. There we go. Yeah. I think we're collecting coins. There's one. Thank God you're here. I need your help. Something went wrong with the power plant. I need you to fix it. I could get the mechanic to do it, but we went and broke his leg. Go talk to the mechanic to get the parts you need. Okay, we've got to find the mechanic. So yeah, this is like an open world type quest thing. fill out, do the quests, collect the coins, collect the parts, find the mechanic, all of that sort of thing. And it's a cute character. Look at that. Got a weird. He's got 2 waists, which is a bit odd. What sort of person are you? I've got 2 waists. One where his belt is, and one a bit higher up. It's a bit odd. But there you are. Interesting game. Oh, I love this game. I only came 3rd in the Robots Game Jam, but this is a nice professional looking game. You can see where things are starting to move. Oh God, that is a terrible. Oh dear. Oh my God. Somebody throw jolly old Nick out with his dad jokes. Right. Okay. I have played this so many times for videos because, you know, every time I do like a best of dreams video, this game always crops up. Oh no. I need a block to stand on that. Right, okay. I need a block to stand on that too. Okay. Right, so I'll take this down here and put that on there. I can collect the orbs. This is a beautifully realised little game. That actually on there. Okay, so I need 2. Where am I going to get my other one? Ah, good. Okay, there we are. I'm acting as if I don't know. I do know, like I said, I've done it so many times. I don't know why, I didn't think this got anywhere near enough attention. It wasn't nominated for any Impies. It's an amazing game. I think it's really good. Maybe it's a copy of something and I'm not familiar with. Oh, that was rubbish. But I still think it's cool. Cubic Sphere, Porto, really good. Very, very good game. And this is still early on. We're still in early access here. Great game. Here's another one from J plus B. This is the first 8-bit game to get an Mmpick. I think it's the amount of likes in early access. We've got less people, less streams, but more likes than we've got now. I'm not doing badly here. I'm getting quite far. This is a nice, simple little 8-bit game There we go. Why do you spell winner like that? It's so short, but look at that. It's cool. Like I say, one of the first ones to be done. We haven't got Paulo Ramirez yet, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know though. I think he might have been in early access actually, Paulo. But we hadn't seen any of his major ones yet. Here's the other one by Marcelin and Big Surf, who left us at launch. Didn't last much past launch, unfortunately. But this is like a Star Wars influenced hovercraft game. It's a demo. It could have been something great. Other people went on and made racing games in Dreams, but I love the look of this. Uh-oh. When I got over, I should have boosted it, but I can't remember what the boost control is. Oh, it's X. Okay. Whoa! Lap 2. I mean, we have racing games now, but it is intense. The music is cool. Yeah, I agree. There was some really great music on early access. This is before anybody thought about putting in horrible tinny shit. Everybody just made their own games and their own music. It wasn't all. It's important, and as it was from Little Big Planet. There's Little Big Planet people full of nostalgia for their old game. Love to put it in. I don't think I did very well there. Last lap. There was another Star Wars racing game which looked good, a pod racing game. Oh dear, that was a mistake. Oh god, where am I? Oh no! Oh, the last lap I got gaga. Never mind. It really is cool, and it's a shame that it didn't get developed into more race tracks and timers and possibly other race cars and all sorts of things. But it looks amazing, and I think 15,000 thumbs up at the time. Really cool. I've got time to look at this, and then I think that's all I've got time for. Beach pool. This is John Beach showing off. Media Molecules John Beach. I hope he's enjoying the new game, whatever it is. So we can move the cue ball, and then we can put it down, and then we can hit it. Now, how do I hit it? Like that. That was a terrible shot. Straight down. There isn't a game here. It sort of works, but it's not really. It's not really a pool game. It's more about the environment, really. You can move around with the stick and stuff, but I'm just pressing triangle and it moves the thing around. John Beach did a masterclass thing and showed everybody how to do the flames, that fireplace, how he made it and how he did the wallpaper and the doors and everything else. I broke this up. This is remixable, So I broke this up into a kit. So you've got the table, the walls, the fireplace, the fire, the painting, the lights, the curtains. Everything is available as a kit. So if you don't have to remix it yourself, you can go to the kit, and if there's certain things in here that you quite like the look of, the ceiling's quite nice. Yeah, so that John Beach really knows what he's doing. So cool, and to share with us that fireplace there, that flame effect. There's a lot of processes in it, but it's pretty straightforward. If you watch the video masterclass that he did, you can be making really realistic looking fires really quickly. It's not obvious how to do it, though, I must say. And there are different techniques to doing it. This is just a John Beach method. But anyway, it is incredibly cool. And again, look, no thumbs up for that. Are you joking? Of course I thumbed that up. Why is that not there anymore? Crazy. So, am I going to remember where we left it? So, I'm going to add some scribble on here so that I know where I am. So, this is the next game. This is the next game when I come back to it tomorrow. So, the plan here is to do the nostalgia tours on Mondays and Tuesdays. So, Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm going to be playing through this. Hang on, let me just show you. Let me save that. Yep. Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm doing the nostalgia tour. So, here is my 2019 Best of Dreams collection. So, we've got the picks for that year. We've got the top 100 most popular thumbed up games, and we've got all the awards. So there's my awards, the Imp awards, and the game jams. So through all of this, going through all of this, we should cover pretty much everything that was good that launched in 2019. I'll do the same for 2020, the same for 2021, same for 2022. So this is going to be an ongoing thing on Mondays and Tuesdays. For the nostalgia tour, and I'll try and put these on YouTube as well. So I'm trying to sort of like create like an archive of the best games before they start getting deleted, because people will delete their games, and you don't know what's going to be missing and what's not. I'm trying to try and play them before they do it, but you don't know, do you? So yep. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, I'm still doing the new releases. So if you want to send me the stuff that you're making, carry on doing that. That's how that's going to run. So Mondays and Tuesdays is the nostalgia tour. Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays is the new stuff, the new launches. And anything over 10 likes is the goal. We'll see. I might have to change that up depending on what happens. We might get more releases. We might get less releases. So I don't know what the situation is going to be coming up to the end here. So, we've got a new backrooms. Excellent. I look forward to that. Good. So yeah. If you want to join me, so Monday, Tuesdays, nostalgia tour, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, new releases. Let's enjoy Dreams while it's here. That's all I can say. Thanks for everybody for coming, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.